Hi, it's Gevurah, and we're on day 30 of Counting of the Omer. Today we're in Gevurah sheb'Hod, which is the boundaries and the discipline around humility and thankfulness. And what I want to share with you today is a big mistake that I see a lot of parents making. They are thanking their children too much. That's right. They're thanking their children too much. Now you might say, well, that doesn't make sense because we want to encourage our kids to be, to show gratitude and to show thanks themselves, and we want to model them. But there's a difference between asking for a favor and having an expectation that needs to be fulfilled, right? A difference between pass me the salt, please, and your room needs to be cleaned up before you go outside. Okay, so pass the salt is a personal favor to you, right? Your food would be more tasty, more enjoyable. The salt is next to them. It's a favor. We would kind of expect that they would be courteous and do that, but it really is a favor that they're doing to you. So, and they have no personal benefit in it, and it doesn't benefit the larger community. So pass the salt would be considered a favor. So you would thank them for that. But cleaning their room, because it's an expectation, maybe you've set up in your home, and it's something that you're basically expecting them to do. They need to fulfill it. So by thanking them for cleaning their room, you are delegitimizing the rule that you have in the house, and you're turning it into a favor. Does that make sense? It's like the government doesn't send you a letter after you pay your taxes saying, thank you for paying your taxes. It's an expectation, and there's a serious consequence if you don't. Okay? You're not doing the government a favor, you're actually fulfilling the law. That's an example of that. And another area where parents make a big mistake in thanking their kids is if their child is having a tantrum and they're not calming down. They actually thank their child for calming down. No, there's a big mistake. And if you haven't seen my video on how to stop your child's tantrums, take a look at that. Okay, you don't want to thank your kid for calming down from a tantrum because you're sending the message. First of all, the kid knows it drives you crazy. Most of the time they know that it's pushing your buttons. Okay, there is a really very special parents that that's not the case, but in most cases it really pushes our buttons, and the kid can feel that. And so by thanking your child, what you're doing is you are sending a message that your emotional stability and your emotional well-being and your happiness is dependent on their behavior. And that is such a dangerous place to put your child in. You don't want to raise your child feeling dependent on your emotions, right? You want to raise your child to be independent and able to make choices for themselves that are not dependent on your emotions and your feelings. Okay, you want to really be careful about that. So again, the difference between asking a favor, that's a please and thank you transaction, and having an expectation where you can recognize your child's efforts to clean their room or whatever else the rule is for your family, even for calming down after a tantrum. And so what you can do is say, wow, I see that you cleaned your room even though it was really not the thing you wanted to do. And I call that real, taking responsibility or diligence or persistence. Or, hey, wow, you calmed down so nicely after that. After you didn't get what you wanted, you are such a big boy. I am so proud of you. Okay, that's not thankfulness. That's not being, having your emotions depend on them. That is building them up to be, better people. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions or any feedback you want to give me, I'm really, really open to your ideas and your insights. Please let me know about that. And until the next video, I want to bless you with healthier relationships and emotional well-being, and to be able to distinguish where to place your thanks.